And it's been the Greens who have been standing strong and saying no to cruelty and yes to compassion. And today when I was out there visiting all the polling booths, that's what people kept coming and saying to me. Thank you to the Greens for standing up for decency, for standing up for fairness. We have people... a remarkable job. Obviously, the swing is on across the country towards the Conservatives, and yet you've been out there every single day giving people a genuine alternative. Because while not just the country, in terms of the Liberal Party and the Coalition, have been beating their drum of fear, so of course have the ALP, and shame on them for doing that. It has been fantastic to see us offering a genuine alternative, a strong voice in days when obviously people, Tony Abbott and Kevin Rudd, have not wanted to hear that there are genuine concerns in the community for the issues of climate change, global warming, pollution, education for our children, better funded universities, support for our students, and of course care and compassion to those who are most vulnerable, whether they are refugees who arrive here by boat, or of course single mothers and single families who are struggling because they're living below the poverty line because of the cuts that the big parties have made to their incomes. Thank you for all being part of this amazing campaign. And I've always said that this race was going to be really tight. I've always said that my seat was going to be on a knife edge, because for Tony Abbott to get his way in the Parliament, he had to come and get it. But I can tell you, we are still as much on a knife edge tonight as we were yesterday or as we were a week ago. The numbers people are predicting a 50% chance that we get across the line. I think we've got a higher chance than that as the booths come rolling in. The Senate vote is hardly any, none of it's counted really. I think we're up to not even 1% of the vote counted. So there is a long way to go. And it may be days, it may actually be weeks before we know. But it is because of your effort, because of everything that you have done throughout this campaign, not just today, but throughout the campaign, to continue to raise the voice for the Greens and the true alternative. But when I was out on the booths today, just every Green I saw had a smile on their face and was saying what a gorgeous day it is in Adelaide today. When we were up in the Adelaide Hills, it was beautiful. And what was making it even better was the optimism and the positivity of our members on booths. And it was them who were saying, Sarah, we've got to get you over the line because we need a voice for compassion. We need a voice for decency. And how amazing has this campaign been when we've had people like Malcolm Fraser saying, come on, we've got to get the Greens re-elected. And who would have thought that we would have had a unity ticket between Malcolm Fraser and Bill Kelty to say, let's put the Greens across the line in the Senate. As there has been a push and a rush to cruelty and fear-mongering, it is the Greens who have stood strong and said that is not the right way to go. I am absolutely hopeful that we will get across the line, whether it be in the next couple of days or whether it be in the next couple of weeks. As the votes have been counted across the country, we know that there are Green senators like me who are sitting there on a knife edge as well. And I want to give a big shout out to Scott Ludlam in WA. In the Northern Territory. elected in Melbourne. I have 4 pages of thank you notes, and I'm not going to go through them all now, but I did want to have a big shout out to the main campaign team that was headed up by Jacob. He would be so proud of us tonight. He would be so proud. His amazing work was all over Adelaide today, and he will always be remembered as our campaign coordinator. Thank you so much, Jacob. The rest of the campaign team have been doing an amazing job. Ali Neal, thank you so much. Fiona, Yasha, Dominic, Felicia, Sandy. There's an amazing team in our Greens office. They do a great job. And the hard thing is, of course, is that they're going to have to roll up their sleeves again in only a few months' time to re-elect Mark Parnell. Thank you so much to Mark and Tammy and Penny. I couldn't have any better colleagues here in South Australia. You are amazing support to me and to my team. Thank you very much. To our candidates, all 11 of you, you have done a remarkable job. Thank you for being out there day in, day out, wearing out the soles of your shoes for your door knocking, all of the interviews that you've been doing, the teams you've been leading. I think our party here in South Australia has an amazing future with candidates like you on the ground, doing the hard yards, day in, day out, for weeks and months of this campaign. Thank you so much. Alright, I'd also just like to thank the leadership of Christine Milne. She's an amazing woman. She has led our team through a rough 12 months, and she has negotiated the best outcome that this planet will ever see in terms of the carbon price. She has a lot to be proud of. Thank you very much, Christine. And of course, the support of the former leader of our party, Bob Brown, who I blame for bringing me into this party, and I thank him for everything that he's done ever since. And of course, all of our staff in the national office who are not here, but if they were, they'd know how thankful we are for all of their help. I think that's enough thank yous. It's been an amazing campaign, so well organised. Thank you everybody, you look fabulous in your hats and t-shirts today. And we'll continue this party because I think the Greens are going to get us over the line in the next couple of days. Thank you very much.